Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom! AlphaOmegaSin doesn't know the rest of the words, but I like that song because it's fucking catchy, even though the only words I know in it are Sonic boom, and then like they go into some other shit. But I like that song and it should work for this because the game is called motherfucking Sonic Boom. Minus the motherfucking. It's just called Sonic Boom. So, SEGA's been teasing this a whole bunch online and everything, and people are just like, oh my god, I can't wait to go and see something like this. You know, I want to see the next Sonic game, da 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 da. So, naturally, me being a big fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, ever since I was a wee little lad and I was all about blast processing, playing Sonic the Hedgehog games on my regular motherfucking 16-bit juggernaut Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive for all my friends in the PAL regions, but they finally showed it off. And the characters got slight redesigns. People are like freaking the fuck out, like to the point of like their heads are exploding and shit. And it's like a weird domino effect because all of a sudden you can just like zoom out and just like. But I didn't see the big deal except for one of the characters a little more extreme than the rest of them, which I will get to in a moment. So Tails' redesign. His design overall, I don't even see all that bad. Actually, I think this is like how he should look permanently. Because he's a mechanic and a pilot, and you know, he's all fucking tech savvy and shit. So I think that this look actually works for him. Like, that's fucking cool. Now, he isn't just running around like completely naked, just wearing shoes and shit and a smile. Which, by the way, for some people is a good time. For other people, it is a horrific experience that they're still trying to get over because they're traumatized. Then we go on to Amy. Amy ditched a fucking prostitute working the corner. Nuh-uh, Chico, you can't afford this type of dress. And then forgoed that for some actual battle garb. So she looks like she's battle ready to go take her big-ass mallet hammer like Harley Quinn, go play whack-a-mole, and any dumb motherfucker decides to roll up and just like, smash! Dude, ever smash face! Even though Cannibal Corpse won't ever play at any point in time within the Sonic the Hedgehog games, but if it did, I think that it would be most appropriate during her segments, and it would make me laugh to my fucking death. I assure you 100%. Now, we go on to Sonic, which people are kind of like iffy on Sonic, just like freaking out about that to a certain degree, which again, I thought was just like a little too much, but Sonic's like wearing like these wraps on his arms and shit, and he's got like this little ascot fucking bandana, whatever fucking scarf, I don't know what the hell you really want to call it. To me, he looks like low-budget Nathan Drake, or he's just like, I got $1.50 to cosplay as Nathan Drake, this is what I could afford, fuck what you heard, this works, bitches take pictures. And, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't even see, like, it's a big deal. Now, if they, like, deformed the living shit out of his body and made him look all fucking stupid and stuff, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a little too much, but, you know, whatever. Or if this was, like, some alternate thing where it was just like, you know, this is the ultimate universe of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, or this is Earth 2, or, you know, what the fuck ever. Comic fans know what I'm talking about. But then we go on to the one character that did kind of get an overhaul in their, like, how they look aesthetically. And that's Knuckles. Knuckles, as we know, just has like these big fucking butthole bruising fists that he uses, and he's just like gonna fuck motherfuckers up. Oh yeah, you want some of this? And it's like, yeah, that's what he does. He just flies around, tears up shit, breaks things, and again, it's all with his fists. But now it looks like he is like a mountain of steroids. And I was just like, god damn, dude's big as fuck. He went from being like this tall to like, what the fuck? It looks like he's ready to get, like, in the elimination chamber. It looks like he's ready to just go fuck up everybody. He's just like, I've been training for MMA, P90X. I copywrote that shit. I am P90X. I ate Brock Lesnar. It's like, oh my god, man. Fucking Christ on a cracker. How the fuck did you get so big? But yeah, honestly, he looks like one of those fucking muscle ads you see on fucking Facebook and shit. At least he isn't like one of the ones that's saying, hey, you wanna get your dick bigger? Then take what I take! No! And, you know, Chaos Emeralds, obviously, keep your fucking shit hard. But, and honestly, there is a picture for that, which I'm gonna leave right there. But I was pretty stoked about this game because the fact that I ended up hearing that this being made by a new developer, just like, what the fuck have they made? But they go by the name of Big Red Button. I'm like, okay, what have you made in the past, but this is their first game? That had me worried. And I was like, but who's this development team comprised of? Turns out it's all ex-Naughty Dog employees. I was like, hot fucking damn, that is good news. If you need to know about Naughty Dog's MO, I mean, all you gotta do is look at their back catalog on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, right there. These guys and gals, no platforming games, and then some inside and out. So at the very least, we have an illustrious franchise being ponied off to a team that knows their shit, knows what they're doing. Like, that's good news. That's damn good news. And each character is supposed to play with their own individual playstyle and level layout and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty damn nice. Considering the fact, I guarantee Sonic is still going to play like Sonic does. You know, I'm more than likely going to imagine I'll play like something like Sonic Colors or maybe the Sonic Advance games. Just obviously with a much better camera than Sonic Advance games, because those got all over the fucking place. But yeah, I'll be happy with that. Knuckles will just be the big bruising motherfucker going and smashing shit like Hulk smash, except for it's like Knuckles smash. I wonder if they're going to go and copyright that. That'd be kind of amusing. But, you know, that'll be his stages, just taking on waves of enemies as if he's doing like some Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, you know, Dynasty Gundam, whatever the fuck you want to go and call it. Hyrule Warriors, fuck it, we can do whatever we want now! But then, I imagine that Amy and Tails are going to be like Ratchet and Clank. Now, I imagine that Amy will be kind of like Ratchet. You got the big hammer. I can imagine that playstyle working pretty well, and I imagine Tails might play similar to the Clank does. And keep in mind, I'm just making fucking, like, guesses here. But regardless, just looking at all this stuff, I'm like, this looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. Now, since they're doing this in conjunction with a TV show, because, you know, this entire game, which on 3DS, by the way, that game is being developed by the people that made Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Which, that's also really good news right there, because Thieves in Time is awesome, Sly Cooper's awesome, so both of these games on Wii U and 3DS are being taken care of by proper people. But, you know, they're going to be making a cartoon series out of this, and I'm just like, okay, that's pretty rad. And this is going to be a prequel to all that. So I'm honestly pretty fucking happy about all of this news right here. I just can't wait to get my hand like on a demo or get see more gameplay footage and stuff like that. But either way, I'm not up in arms about all the fucking redesigns. I don't give a shit because I just want to play the game. And so, and everything that I've seen thus far looks pretty damn fun, so I'm hoping for the best. Either way, for all the Sonic the Hedgehog fans or all the people that just don't give a shit, either way, and just clicked on this for fun, opinions, comments, and all the other happy horse shit down in the fucking box there. Unless you don't really give a shit, then, you know, that works too! Anyway, you already heard what I had to fucking say about this. I'm stoked! And, you know, Wii U deserves more love and more kick-ass games like this, and more Sonic the Hedgehog games that are really good, you know, like, I don't know, Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations and Sonic Rush and Sonic Advance and stuff like that. Makes me a happy gamer. Anyway, this is AlphaOmegaSin as always. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.